Sri Lankans woke up to news that gives some hope, a near $3 billion bailout from the major financial agency of the United Nations, the IMF. But the bankrupt nation is expected to face tough changes. Let's take a closer look at the IMF deal. Well, the first instalment of the loan of more than $300 million is to be handed out immediately. The deal will open the door to another $4 billion of funding and investment. But President Ranil Wickremesinghe's government has to carry out tax reforms, rein in corruption and design greater social safety nets for the poor. The bailout program will last for 4 years.
A few months ago, fuel stations like this were a hive of activity as people scrambled for fuel amid shortages, with the government unable to supply the demand. But today things are a little bit quieter, but for a limited period as the government scrambles to get enough money to buy essential services. And that's where the IMF loan comes in. A perfectly good time as people say they are really struggling. There's no medicine. They say they are really burdened with high taxes, the high cost of living.
The future of the country is secured to a certain extent. The people won't be able to suffer the way that they suffered for the last few months or last 1 year.
Good we got it. It must be spent to solve the country's problems. If they steal that too, then we will lose again. If they reduce the price of fuel and food items and give people some relief, then it's good.
I'm happy that we got the loan because the people in the country are living in very difficult times. We hope there will be a reawakening.
With the cost of fuel, electricity, other utilities, energy, food, all skyrocketing 3 to 5-fold, people say they're really struggling to make ends meet. What they say is they're happy with the IMF package, that it might give them some respite. But what they do say is that if these funds are stolen, like they've seen done many times in the past, that it's going to be the same old situation. And for the people of this country, that is something that they just cannot deal with or just even face the prospect of.